No, I just need you to stop being nice to me unless you're gonna marry me after.
If we're over 40 and dating, can we come up with a different term than boyfriend and girlfriend? Please. Do y'all not feel stupid saying this? I'm 40 years old. I got a house, I got a car, I have 2 kids. But I'm supposed to walk around and be like, this is my boyfriend. Guys, I have a boyfriend, this is my boyfriend. It doesn't work. He's 49. I'm not a boy. He's a man. Oh, funny. Oh, you're 49 years old. And your dancer's in the truck like this. What it is. The point is, let's come up with something else. What do we call it? Don't come at me with significant other, man friend. That's nursing home shit. I don't need that. What are we calling it?
I've been single for like 3 years, you guys. But I'm not on the market. I'm on fucking clearance at this point, okay? Like, you walk into a Ross store, I'm on that back rack with all of the extra large Selena t-shirts.
Welcome to tonight's coaching video, gentlemen. We've got a lot to unpack here tonight. I'm just going to go ahead and jump right in, starting with the first woman's little rant here, talking about how she's in her 40s now, and she's like, don't tell me how nice I look, just tell me if we're going to get married or not. I've seen so many of these chicks in their 40s do videos like this, like, I don't want a boyfriend. I don't want you coming over. You know, you're not sleeping over. We're not doing no spend a night. I don't have no spend a night bag. We getting married or what? Yo, honey, where was this yip yap when you were young? When was this yip yap when you were fresh out of high school? When was this yip yap when you were in college? Oh, you weren't interested in it, were you? You weren't interested in getting married. You weren't interested in locking me down back then, were you? No, it's only now that you're out of power, you're not getting the attention you used to, and you're not getting the eyeballs that you used to, and you're not getting into the clubs free anymore like you used to. You're not getting pushed up to the front of the line like you used to, right? You're not getting free mufflers or free oil changes anymore. Oh, yeah, now suddenly you're ready for marriage, right? And yes, that's Cash back there. It was like, who is that? Sorry. It's my dog. He's chilling. I'm going to hit the aircon actually for him right now. That's what that sound is. So, yeah, it's a little hot in Cali. So, yeah, I don't feel bad for these women, first of all, guys. I always tell you that a million times. Don't feel sorry for chicks who did this to themselves, who destroyed their own lives by their own self-destructive hand. Right? They did this to themselves. You didn't do this. Stop letting them fill you up with all this tomfoolery that it's not my fault and, you know, oh, society and dating just dealt me a bad hand and I've just dated nothing but bad men and I just want a good guy, just want a nice guy. What about like those 1,000 beta males in your friend zone? Oh, but not them. No, they're just like little brothers. No, they're just gay little friends. I want a real nice guy who's gonna buy me flowers. It's like none of those guys want to buy you flowers. No, not them. Gross. You know, so I don't feel bad for these chicks anymore. Okay, maybe at one point I did. I don't anymore, especially with the rise of social media, seeing the same story play out over and over and over and over again, where these chicks who look like they were hot back in the day, that are no longer as hot as they used to be, are still out there swinging for the fences, trying to get guys who are, you know, model-looking guys when they themselves are now way past their prime and in their 40s, still trying to get these model-looking guys to commit to them. You know, model-looking guys with good jobs and, you know, 6-7-figure incomes and, you know, doctor degrees and all this. I want that guy. Yeah, you can't get that guy anymore, right? Those days are done. Okay, if you're still single on the day you turn 30, not even 40, but the day you turn 30, if you're still single, guess what, ladies? It's checkmate. It's checkmate. You've lost. Okay? It is over. You had a chance to win, and you didn't take advantage of it. Who here plays chess? You guys ever play chess? I don't play chess, but I do know this about chess. Correct me if I'm wrong. The queen gets to move all over the board, doesn't she? The queen gets to move all over the board, But the king does not. The king has to move. It does not have that ability to move all over the board, right? So you're that queen in your 20s. You can move all over the board, especially if you're a good-looking chick. You have that power. You have that amount of leverage in your 20s, ladies. I mean, literally, you just don't value that power, do you? These chicks who are 4 decades in, man, no husband, just going into restaurants, eating alone, going to a social event, unescorted, unaccompanied, unchaperoned, with no man, by themselves, no family, no kids, nothing. Right? Still out there. Just having random men come over and bang them. Does that sound like a chick that you would want to commit your life to? That you would want to marry? You would want wearing a white gown in a church? I don't think so. But these chicks fail to realize that their value has essentially deteriorated since their 20s. Some of them are still able to keep up, and still look decent for their age. I give them that. They've been able to age gracefully. I give them that. Right? I especially credit the ones that have not done the duck lips, have not done the Botox, have not injected their face with all sorts of dangerous chemicals that will affect you later on in life, that can enter your bloodstream and that could cause you health defects and health complications later in life. No, they've just aged gracefully. So I do give them credit for that. However, that's where the buck stops, because these chicks at one point could have been married off. They had their choice in men. They had their choice in just so many men, it's insane. I mean, whereas for men, we really have usually just a handful of choices throughout our life, where these chicks are just dealt literally are dealt a straight flush from birth. Okay, however, the day they turn 30, if they're still unmarried, that straight flush turns into jokers. Right? You literally cannot make this stuff up. I mean, these chicks that just have the world at their fingertips when they're young totally do not take advantage of it, right? And they piss it away. And I just did a coaching video not that long ago on my channel. You can probably find it, where a young girl is literally doing that as we speak. Right? She's probably 20 years old, same age as my girlfriend, and she is pissing it away. She's deciding that, I don't need a man, don't need to get married, that's so archaic, I'm just gonna go it alone, because I've been told by other women it's all about getting to know yourself, getting to know who you are, being true to who you are, not needing a man. So I featured her essentially boasting about how happy she is alone, and yet her day is filled with her doing videos about how she's lonely, how it sucks, how she's going to Chipotle by herself, eating her freaking nachos by herself, getting fat by herself, taking vacations by herself. I mean, get used to that, honey, because you're going to have a lifetime of that, right? You're going to have a lifetime of that, and essentially just an assortment of men coming over and doing you between your legs and leaving in the middle of night just as quickly as they came. Does that sound like the princess fantasy that Disney sold you as a little girl? No. So, never ceases to amaze me. And then the other girl in the other TikTok that we featured tonight was talking about the second girl. She was talking about how, I'm 40, my boyfriend's 49. I don't want that title of girlfriend. I don't want to. That's so immature. That's so 6th grade. Girlfriend? I don't even call girlfriend. Oh, I'm not your girlfriend. What do you want to be called? Because the only other title we could call you, or the only other titles that we could call you, lady, would be unappropriate. Because I could think of a number that I would refer to as a chick who's in her 40s and still single. Let's see here. Carousel rider, garden tool, village bicycle, rental vehicle. You really want me to, you guys to use those terms? No. I would take girlfriend if I was you. And I don't even know why this guy is even going there, being a 49-year-old man, when he could get himself a 29-year-old. He doesn't need to be with a 40-year-old. If he would just get into 7 months of mastery, click the link below. quick flag. So it's just mind-boggling, man. It's just mind-boggling at this point. Like, I've heard a number of these girls go, yeah, I don't like that title girlfriend anymore. Yeah, because they're tired of it. They're just tired of the title girlfriend because they've been so many different men's girlfriend. What guy wants that? These chicks are so delusional, right? What guy would want a chick who's been passed around by every other guy out there? Okay? When something is the more something is in abundance, the less value it has. Okay, that is just a basic economic law, right? The more abundant something is, the less value it has. If everybody out there was driving a Lamborghini, guess what? The value of Lamborghinis would plummet. It would no longer be seen as special, and likely the price would drop dramatically as well, because they could start really mass producing this stuff and really getting the costs down. But because only a select few amount of people out there, mostly men, are able to afford these cars, they are in limited production, which means they have limited staff, which means the costs go up, it goes to a premium, and you have to pay a significant amount of money to attain a Lamborghini. Right? This is why, say, virgins or chicks who have not slept around with dozens and dozens of men are highly prized. Chicks who you know, really have not slept with more than one or two guys. And even then, I don't like that, right? But I mean, even then, those type of chicks are highly prized because they're becoming far and few between these days, aren't they? Getting harder and harder to find because society is encouraging these women to sleep around. And it is lowering their value dramatically, right? It is lowering their value dramatically, and it's just proving that, you know, since they sleep with plenty of guys, it just tells us as men that she is not valuable because any man can have her, right? It goes back to an old locksmith metaphor. What do you call a lock that can be opened only by one key? A master lock. What do you call a lock that can be opened by many keys? We call that a defective lock, right? Or a crappy lock. As always, gentlemen, drop your comments below. Let me know what you think of tonight's coaching video. Anything you would like to share, anything you would like to add in the comments below, anything I might have missed, please feel free to add them in the comments below. I always love to see you guys in my comments. I always love to read them. So yes, please feel free to drop your comments below.
And with that said, I am going to wrap up here. Until next time, this is M from the 33 Secrets. Don't forget to smash that like button below. Also hit that notification bell right next to it so that you're notified whenever I release a brand new coaching video here on my YouTube channel. More importantly, guys, please make sure you subscribe to my channel. It helps me out a ton when you guys actually subscribe to my channel. So please make sure you're subscribed, and also feel free to share my coaching videos with other like-minded friends of yours who also want to become their best versions of themselves. Not only do I want you to subscribe, but I also want you to tell your friends about our channel and have them subscribe as well so we can reach other men, okay? And for you guys who want to support my work and all of this red pill, gold pill, and platinum pill content even further, the best way to do that is by jumping into my monthly online coaching program, 7 Months to Mastery, where I am teaching guys just like you how to go out there and approach and close the youngest, hottest, and most beautiful looking women on the planet. I am talking about 8s, 9s, and 10s, the exact same type of women that myself and my students are out there cold approaching and bringing into our lives every single week. And I kid you not, guys, we're doing this every single week. We're doing this consistently, okay? Consistently. We're not having any dry spells or anything like that. We're doing this consistently. This is the absolute best way to support my work. And right now it's only $1. This is the absolute best way to support my work. So if you love what I do, if you love my content, if you love my DeLorean, I love this car, then jump into 7 Months of Mastery. It's real easy to get signed up. All you need to do is click that link below in my description box. It will take you over to my website where you can get signed up right now. It only takes 2 seconds. So do that now, and I will see you in my next coaching video.